Hey guys, I'm Drew357. Today we're going to look at a premium hunting rifle. This is the Wilson Combat NULA Model 20S chambered in 300 Blackout. We're going to start this video by shooting this rifle, and then we'll sit it down on the table and tell you what we know about it. Let's get into the video. So this is the Wilson Combat NULA 20S rifle. NULA stands for New Ultralight Arms Company. This is a Melvin Forbes design. Now Melvin Forbes unfortunately passed away back in 2024, but in 1985 he put his gunsmithing aside and started making rifles. And it was his task to make a ultralight rifle that's under 5 pounds. He was seeing that in the industry there were people that were getting winded as they were hunting, lugging around heavy rifles. And he said, I'm going to make a lightweight rifle and one that shoots very accurately. Now I'm super excited about this gun because I have shot hunting rifles and gotten 1-inch groups at 100 yards and felt that was very tight. But you can see from some of the shots earlier when we were filming, there was 3 bullet holes inside of each other with this gun. And then I moved the sights and we ended up with what I would call 1/2-inch groups. So I was really excited about that. But anyhow, this particular rifle only weighs 5 pounds, 10.8 ounces, and that's with this scope. So if you take the scope off of here, the scope probably weighs 13, 14 ounces plus the mounts. It's under 5 pounds. Melvin Forbes back in 2022 turned his company over to Wilson Combat. And those of you that know Wilson Combat, they make very nice firearms. So this is a more updated version of the New Ultralight Arms Company, but it's still the same rifle and it still shoots very accurately. So as we look at it here, this rifle's chambered in 300 AAC Blackout, which is known for being very good with shooting subsonic ammunition. You'll see it in a lot of automatic rifles, but they chambered it in this rifle in a bolt action. So you can get some really great subsonic loads, which is below the speed of sound, and you can get some supersonic loads that could shoot up to 2,500 feet per second. Now, if you don't like 300 AAC Blackout, the good news is they also make this in the newer 223 Wild, which can shoot both 5.56 and 223 cartridges. The 300 Hammer, which is a very good hunting cartridge. And also for you straight-walled people, you can get it in 350 Legend. Now the capacity is 5+1. And the barrel length on this particular rifle is 16 inches. They gave it a little bit more real estate at the end of the barrel for accommodating heavier suppressors. The construction of the stock is made out of carbon fiber. There's a free-floating barrel. There's an armor-tough finish that Wilson Combat does a great job with, so this thing can really withstand punishing elements. The trigger is a Timney trigger. They call it an Elite Hunter trigger. So when I weighed it, it was 2 pounds, 1.6 ounces, and that's the average of 5 pulls. I think part of what makes this rifle so accurate is that Timney trigger. And also I like that the trigger is really wide because it just gives you even more real estate to put your finger on when you're pulling it. The safety, if you have the safety on, it keeps the bolt locked. Some of you might not like that, but I'll tell you why you should like it. Because if you're hiking through the woods and for some reason this bolt gets bumped, when you have it on safety, it's going to hold that bolt down so that when you turn the safety off, this will go bang every time. Now the recoil pad on the back here is a Packmeyer 1-inch decelerator. The receiver is machined. They call it EDM, electrical discharge machining. It's cut from 4140 bar stock. It's also got the Wilson Combat Armor Tough coating. Bolt mechanism here is machined from 4340 bar stock. They gave it a beautiful PVD finish here. They also gave a nice track pattern on this bolt knob here. Now the floor plate comes out the bottom. You push it here. It's an aluminum floor plate. This is where your 5 rounds go in here. Wilson Combat gives this an accuracy guarantee of 1 inch at 100 yards. And as I told you, I was getting a 1/2 inch. We tried all different kinds of ammunition through it. We had some fun with some of the Lehigh Defense subsonic ammunition and also some of Wilson Combat's subsonic ammunition. And then we also tried pushing the gun out to some hotter ammunition that was giving us 2,500 feet per second at the muzzle. So you can do a lot with 300 Blackout. I'd like to take a moment to thank a couple of our sponsors. The first is Target Sports USA. We appreciate them sending us ammunition that enables us to review these firearms. And also they have an Ammo Plus membership. $100 a year gets you 8% off all ammunition and free shipping on any quantity. Next, I would like to thank Ballistol. We really appreciate their support, sending us CLP and other products that help us clean and lubricate and keep these firearms performing at their highest level. As far as this gun goes, as I said, Melvin Forbes, he was from West Virginia. He was a perfectionist, a very, very smart man. The more I watch his videos, I realize he's also a very humble man. So when he sought out to make a rifle like this, he was dealing with a lot of incredibly smart engineers. They were the people that helped him to get this light rifle and to make it incredibly accurate. So a lot of thought has been put into this design. Wilson Combat is also offering this gun in the regular Model 20, which has longer barrels and a lot of different calibers. And you might want to give it a look if you're looking for a hunting rifle. But I would say if you look at the price and it's more than you want to spend, you get what you pay for with a rifle like this. So we appreciate Wilson Combat sending us this rifle. We might ask them if we can buy it because we like it that much, but we'll see. We appreciate you stopping by for this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. This gun is just so light, I feel like I could hand it to anybody and they could just hit every steel target on our 230-yard range. I mean, look at that. It just balances right on your hand.